a most pleasant town, and an entertaining book about it by Len Weaver, the town archivist. Mr. Weaver, I believe you got a lot of the material from the old churchwarden's records.
Yes, we did. Before the town had a charter and a council of its own, the churchwardens really ran the place. Begins in 1550. It's in English, although it looks rather difficult to start with, but you'll soon get to read it. Here's one, 1555, when you may remember Bloody Mary was the Queen, so called because she was burning Protestants.
Yeah.
Well, here's one. Item paid for ye charges of ye wood and other things, at ye burning of the man here, 5 and 6pence. For the making of ye church altar, 5 shillings. For sewing a poor man in his winding sheet 1 penny, given to 2 poor men who were taken by the Spanish, 2 shillings. We are so accustomed to seeing prices go up almost daily that it's surprising to see that prices remain stationary for hundreds of years. The town clerk, for example, he received £5 per annum for about 250 years. Frobisher sailed out from here in search of the Northwest Passage. A Harwich man, Thomas Gray, commanded the Ark Royal at the defeat of the Armada. Another one, Captain Christopher Newport, was a founder of the colony of Virginia in 1607. That's 13 years before the sailing of the Mayflower.
Duty pilot. You're about the Felix to the dock at what time?
1300, 12:30.
1300, 12:30 boat for Mr. Blackburn, 1:30 boat for Mr. Collins. Over.
Harwich has always done very well in time of war. It started with the 100 Years' War when a big fleet went out in 1340 to fight the Battle of Crécy. Well, then you'll go on until fighting the Dutch, the French, the Germans, anybody. We're right in the thick of it.
And piracy too.
Oh yes, no, they weren't averse to that. Oh no, there were stacks of them, but they called them Dunkirkers because they came from Dunkirk mainly. Well, they'd come in and they'd have battles in the harbour. These weren't, not league matches, these are friendlies, there's no war on this, they're going on all the time. But the Harwich chaps complain about them, but of course they'd go out and do just the same, given the chance. Anybody would. (1685). Sir Anthony Dean, famous Harwich shipwright, and Samuel Pepys, Esquire. Well, that's the electorate, the council,
Really?
elected 2 MPs. So you can see what a glorious opportunity for a fiddle. You'd only got to square somewhere about a dozen people, 13 people, and you'd be in.
Yeah.
I soon found that out. To a considerable extent, the prosperity of Harwich has depended on its connection with Trinity House. Trinity House and the shipping to the continent, that's Harwich, absolutely. Everybody's connected with it. That finishes with orphans. It was founded by Henry VIII in 1514. It's still responsible for lighthouses, buoys, beacons and so on, and is the principal pilotage authority.